Today I'm joined here with local musician Zayne Hutchinson. How you doing, Zayne?
I'm doing so good. How are you?
Doing pretty good. So you've been playing. How long have you been playing music here?
Oh, forever. I joined my first band. We were called Octane 5. Whenever I was in the 6th grade. And that band we formed over at Jimmy's Music. They used to do like a rock school thing, and well, hold on, I gotta backtrack even more. That's a reverse sound. So the movie School of Rock came out.
Okay.
The Jack Black movie. I don't know if you've seen that.
Yeah, of course.
And I went with my mom, and there was nobody in the theater, so I sat like a row ahead of her.
Right.
And loved it and was like rocking out the whole time. And from then, this like seed has been like planted in my head that that's what I wanted to do.
Right.
And there was, before Jimmy's, there was another rock school I did at Mom's Music in Jeff.
Yeah.
And they like set you up in a band, and I was in the 3rd grade then, so I was like 8. And they set us up in a band, and they'd teach us songs. And I did that for a little bit, and then that band was called Tent Lock.
Okay. Yeah, you said you mentioned you were in the Frog Brothers currently.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that.
The Frog Brothers is we are some type of indie rock thing with some folk influence and now some funk in there. But it's me, my 2 roommates. We live together and everything's good, and then some other guys, and it's all great. We're just a group of best friends.
Right.
And the name, I don't know if you ever seen the movie The Lost Boys.
I've not.
Okay, The Lost Boys is a really great vampire movie from the 80s.
Okay.
And in it, there's these like 2 brothers, and they decide that they're going to kill all the vampires.
Okay.
And they start like they wear like camo and like make up the steaks and the garlic, and they're like gotta kill all these vampires in their town. And they're called the Frog Brothers.
Gotcha.
So I stole that.
So how'd you all meet? Was it like you all roommates and then decided to start the band, or you all like roommates because of the band?
Well, we started the band and then we became roommates.
Gotcha.
But my old band, one band ago, was called the Drowsies.
Okay.
And we would play with a group called Winston on Wheels a lot.
Okay.
And my good friend Patrick, who was the bass player of the Frog Brothers, was in that band. And my band, the Drowsies, broke up, and then like a week after, Winston on Wheels broke up. So we were like, hey, we should do a thing.
Right.
And then we added a drummer who he lives out in Bardstown, Kentucky. He like drives a big old haul to get to practice. But we added him, and then my roommate at the time that we started this had mentioned that he played saxophone when he was like 13, and he hadn't played it since. And we would joke, be like, "Hey, John, maybe you could like play the sax. That'd be kind of cool." And then one day he just bought like a really fancy saxophone, and like he could play it somehow after not playing for like
he just
almost
figured it out.
Yeah. So we got him in the band, and we've just kind of been adding, and we're a 6-piece now. We started as a 4. But eventually the drummer of Winston on Wheels, he started playing djembe for us, like the big African drum.
Right.
And he's like absolutely nuts.
That's
and he just sits on the front of the stage and bangs on his big djembe, and it's really great. Yeah.
We were talking about it the other day, sitting in here, me and a couple of my buddies. We discovered the genre of math rock.
Oh, yeah. Math rock's cool.
Right. You're sitting there with the crazy time signatures.
Oh, yeah. And it's crazy.
Yeah, we were sitting there. I figured out Fool in the Rain by Zeppelin. That's written in 2 different time signatures. I believe the guitars and the strings are playing 9/8, and bottom's sitting there 4/4. Like it sits there and
how
links
it works,
up,
Who
right?
knows? Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing with all music stuff, and it kind of takes the magic out of it.
Right.
It's all math. And
Right.
I personally hate math.
Me too.
But I've been taking these guitar lessons, and we're doing music theory.
Right.
And all the good stuff is all math.
Right.
Like, you know the song Blackbird by the Beatles?
Yeah.
Okay, Blackbird, that little guitar lick,
Uh-huh.
fantastic.
Right.
All it is root third, root third, root third, root
Right.
third. And he's just playing 1 3 1 3. So like Paul McCartney was like sitting doing all these algebraic equations and was like, "This will be a great song.
This will be awesome."
And it was.
Right.
And that sucks. It makes it less magical and great.
Right.
But it's all math.